They learned to play chess before they knew how to read and write. When other girls played with dolls, the Muzychuk sisters battled each other in chess. At the age of 3, they already knew all the rules of the oldest intellectual game and could play a full game. And now the Muzychuk sisters are in the top 5 of the world's strongest chess players. The 15th world chess champion Maria Muzychuk and world champion in rapid chess and blitz Anna Muzychuk are the heroines of today's program. Virgo. Pieces. It's hard to say, but most likely a rose. Well, probably also a rose. Summer. Spring. The eldest of the sisters, Anna, was born in Lviv in 1990, and Maria was born 2 years earlier in the city of Stry. It is 70 kilometers from the cultural capital of western Ukraine. The Muzychuk family lives there to this day. The girls' parents, Oleg and Natalia, are chess trainers. They instilled the love for this game in their daughters from early childhood. And that was with love, because nobody forced them. As it is known, nobody can be forced to become a great grandmaster in chess.
Я считаю, что в шахматы можно играть тем людям, которым нравится.
I believe that only the people who like the game should play it. Because I often notice that parents send their children to chess clubs even when they don't like the game. I think it's wrong when children have to suffer. Everyone should do what they like.
У нас в Стрию есть парк. И в парке площадка выложена такими большими...
There is a playground in which is laid on meter-by-meter tiles. That is where our father taught us how the chess pieces move on a board, how the rook moves horizontally and vertically. I remember how we jumped from tile to tile like a human chess piece.
Я помню, там, как мы прыгали вот вместе по этим квадратикам, и так как бы в игровой форме.
The future champions alternated training at home with visits to a chess club in Stry, where their parents worked. They mostly played with adults. There were a few children there, and those of their level even less. At the age of 10, the girls could already beat both of their parents, although they made attempts to defeat their parents much earlier. I remember when I first beat my mother. I was very young, and of course I was a much weaker player. But it so happened that we played around with her, and I saw a checkmate in one move. So I checkmated her and said, "Yay, I've won." Only 2 years later, I realized that she lost that game deliberately, just to make me happy that I won. Early success in tournaments motivated the sisters to practice chess professionally. Maria won the Ukrainian championship among children under 10 years of age. Then she took 3rd place at the European Championship and 2nd place at the World Championship in the same age category. When I was 6, I won the European Championship among girls under 8. I took part in the next categories and won many championships of Europe and the world. At the age of 13, Anna won the Ukrainian Championship among adults. At 17, she became an international master, and at 22, she received the title of Grandmaster. Although not in Ukraine, but in Slovenia. The decision to represent another country was not easy. It was due to a conflict with the leadership of the Ukrainian Chess Federation at the time. I won the adult Ukrainian championship at the age of 13, but I was not accepted to the national team. I did not go to the World Chess Olympiad. There were other promises, but they remained only promises because they did not help me. Then there was that offer. I consulted with my parents and we decided that we had to go abroad. Representing Slovenia for 10 years, Anna Muzychuk became a world champion among youth under 20, a bronze medalist at the European Championship, and world champion in the Blitz of 2014. In the same year, the leadership of the Chess Federation changed, and Anna once more had the long-awaited opportunity to compete under the Ukrainian flag. As part of the national team, together with her sister, she twice became the bronze medalist of the World Chess Olympiad on the team. At the World Fast Chess Championship in Qatar in 2016, Anna Muzychuk won the competition in 2 disciplines, rapid and blitz. Monte Carlo. I like Geneva. Chocolate. I'm considering something more serious. Cocktails, juice, depending on my mood. Latte. The starry hour of Maria Muzychuk came on April 5, 2015 in Sochi. She became the 15th world champion, having defeated Russian Natalia Pogonina in the final match of 4 games. At the same time, Maria was awarded the title of Grandmaster. A year later in Lviv, the current world champion could not defend the title in the match with Chinese Hou Yifan. Anna went to the World Championship in Iran in 2017 for the title of classical chess champion that was missing in her collection. One of the requirements of the organizers to the participants was to cover their head in public places. I took several headscarves because women had to put those on as soon as they left the plane. It was the 6th World Championship for Anna Muzychuk. She confirmed her status as a favorite by reaching the finals, where her rival was Chinese Tan Zhang. The intense duel lasted several days. According to the results of 4 games with classical time control, it was a draw, 2-2-2. The battle for the champion title continued on a tie-break in fast chess. In the end, the victory still went to the Chinese woman, 1.5 to 0.5.
По классическим чемпионат мира это, во-первых, один из совсем немногих.
The Classic Chess World Championship is one of the few tournaments to have a knockout system. It also lasts a month, which is a long time because usually we have 2-week tournaments. Plus, because of the knockout system, you can be out any day and any game could be the last one. That creates a lot of nervous tension, so such tournaments are much harder than others.
Играть намного тяжелее, чем другие турниры.
Maria believes that her sister's dream will soon come true. It is their family trait. If they want something, they're sure to achieve it. She was very close, which confirms that she can indeed become a world champion. We can pray and hope that she will succeed. A state when you realize that your dream has come true. There is no need for a specific reason. I sometimes wake up and everything seems just fine. My dream in sports has already come true. I have become the world champion, but I don't want to say what I dream of in my life yet, as I'm afraid I might not come true. To get married. In 2017, Anna Muzychuk received her first sports Oscar in the nomination together with the Olympians at the ceremony Heroes of the Sporting Year. I went to Kyiv with my sister to receive the reward. Last year, the same statuette was awarded to Maria. There are more than enough of those who want to take a photo with the chess queens. Anna herself rooted for the gymnast Oleg Bernayev, who eventually became the best athlete of the year. After all, we're all athletes, we're one family. Naturally, all the contestants here are worthy of victory. There are Olympic champions and champions of the world and champions of Europe. There are people who are pleasant to be around. The Muzychuk sisters are good friends despite being so different in character. Calm and serious Anna loves spending time with her family and friends, reading a book or watching a movie. Emotional and smiling Maria just loves shopping sprees. But in communication with each other, they know how to find the middle ground. I really love shopping, but unfortunately my sister does not support me in this. So it often happens that we come home after the competition and I say, we have some free time, maybe let's go somewhere. But she says she doesn't want to, and then we try to find a compromise. Chess players do not have a normalized working day, for example 9 to 6. That is because training takes up a lot of time. It's difficult for a layman to understand all the intricacies of the process, but Anna tried to explain.
У нас есть дебютная подготовка, то есть мы с помощью компьютера, потому что компьютер сейчас играет сильнее, чем даже
We have a debut preparation. We study the initial stage, the first moves, and develop our tactics, which we will use in the tournament.
Мы вот изучаем эту начальную стадию, первые ходы. All
with the help of a computer, as it is a better player than the world champion among men, and it can calculate a lot of combinations. Then comes the Endspiel, which also has its own different types of positions, nuances, and themes to study. Of course, the sisters often met at the chessboard as rivals in tournaments, and they also played at home. Chess tournaments, like Blitz, I don't know, maybe once or twice, but it was more for fun.
Не, ну раньше, когда мы еще были...
When we were younger, we had tournaments for dishwashing and cleaning, so yes, there was such a thing as rivalry.
Да, на мытье посуды, на уборку, было такое.
Apart from chess, the girls are engaged in fitness. The interest in other kinds of sports is also a great merit of their parents.
Когда мы были очень маленькими, то родители с нами ходили.
When we were very young, our parents played table tennis, basketball or volleyball with us. Dad himself was engaged in volleyball, so it was easier for him to teach us something. So all our lives were about sports and family, and I'm glad about that.
Всю свою жизнь помню, что мы были такой спортивной семьей, и я этому рада.
There is an opinion that smart girls cause admiration of the opposite sex, but at the same time can be a bit intimidating, which is not quite true. Our chess queens only put on their crowns for competitions. In life, they are nice and open people in communication.
Понятно, что шахматы забирают у нас очень много времени.
It's obvious that chess takes up a lot of our time, but I still don't think it's a problem to go somewhere in the evening together. It depends more on a particular person. I would even like it if my guy didn't play chess.
То есть я бы даже больше хотела, чтобы он не играл в шахматы.
Only 3 chess players in the history of Ukraine played in the finals of the Women's World Championship. 2 of them are from the same family. In 2012, Anna Ushenina became a world champion. In 2015, Marina Muzychuk, and in 2017, Anna Muzychuk won the title of vice champion. And it seems that this is only the beginning for the victorious march of the Ukrainian chess queens across the world chessboard.